The guy was into things he shouldn't have been. He was hanging around people he shouldn't have been. He was giving them stuff he shouldn't have been. I got him to quit. He looked at me and goes, we were at Second Street in his truck. He was just three shoots to the wind. Alan Adams and him were hanging around. And he goes, you want one? I said, no, I'm not into that. So he goes out there. Bartender's name was Cindy. I don't know her last name. There was this stripper friend of mine who came by. She's actually trying to hook me up with a porn star. She goes, you make a great porn star. It didn't matter who you were with. I like, gee, thanks, lady. And I forgot her name. But anyway, I remember my friend McIntyre. And Cindy's name, I never knew her last name. Cindy was a barfly. She was just, oh my God, she was great. She was just beautiful. Also, she wasn't picky about who she was with. Kurt came over, got pissed off at me and said, I heard you were hitting on Cindy. I said, no, I wasn't. I was talking to her. She thought she wanted to ask her out. I said, no. Why would I do that? You're dating her. Why would I go after your girlfriend? So anyway, Kurt comes over to my house, sits down, nice coat, nice pants, tall dude, just gorgeous, beautiful guy, smart as hell. Talking to my mom, just swept her off her feet. She goes, why don't you go out with that one? I said, because he's a drug dealer. Right to my mom. She goes, so? So you get involved with that? I said, no, I can't. I don't want to do that. Anything to, get rid of me. My mom was just vicious to me sometimes. So we were at 2nd Street. Now you know the whole situation. He goes, Kurt, why don't you get up this lifestyle? It's just not working for you. And he, after this, he quits his job as a painter. He quits his side hobby. He tells Cindy he doesn't want to see her anymore. He goes out to the desert. And he tells me the story. I said, Kurt, just come over here. You can stay with me until you get on your feet. I'm sitting there on the couch. Everybody's gone. And I go, why don't you just go out to the desert? You get one more load. Fix yourself up and then straighten out. I can't even believe you said that. I can't believe I'm doing that to people. He was so far gone he didn't realize what it was. I said, I can't believe you just said that to me. He said, my mom wants me to date you. He goes, I know, isn't that funny? Kind of, but not really. He goes, do you want to go out? I said, no, not really. So anyway, we go to the bar. Alan is out there. Cindy's next girlfriend. Alan said something to Kurt. Kurt went up to turn around and knock him out. He went on the dance floor, grabbed a girl, started dancing. Came back, sat down. Come over, get me. I said, let's go home. He said, well, Alan came by himself. He lived in Lake Havasu, one of the big old lakes out there. He asked me to go with him when he left. He said, well, why don't you go hang out with me? I said, no. I like San Diego. I don't like Lake Havasu. Here I am living in a Lake Havasu type of atmosphere. We have lakes all around us. We have rivers all around us. We have very few people. I think Havasu is populated more than Craig does. Ended up with a guy that I don't know what he's doing. But I don't think he's doing anything wrong. I think he's just working his damn ass off. So that whole situation with my friends and everything was rough. Then I ended up on the Saratoga project. Kurt left. Alan left. I wasn't hanging around my little Mesa friends. I was hanging around back by myself again. I was like 23. Rode my motorcycle through the front base of Poway, ended up on the Saratoga project. Ended up hooking up with Diana. About 85. So all that happened. I was 18 when Kurt was doing that. And I think he was younger than I was. I think he was 16. He just knew how to drive and everything else. So, I don't know. Because he was giving me advice one day, and he goes, yeah, a younger person giving an older person advice. I'm like, so, I'll listen. It was good advice, but it wasn't for me. Forgot what it was. Kurt was great. Now, Dale Kelly, another guy I knew down in that time. Larry didn't like him. Not Cindy's Barbie, but the other Cindy I knew. Her brother didn't like that guy. And his friend got his car because he got in a wreck, and it was his fault. He blamed the lady. God went his way. He sued her for the car. He bought that romantic truck with her. I heard about that. I got really pissed off at the guy. I said, did you do that? He didn't say anything. He just got really nervous. He said, well, karma's a bitch. He goes, yeah, I can see that. So, we had another one of our reporters, George Caruso. Oh my God. Yeah, he really got to me. He knew it. We were friends. Thought he was going to kiss me in front of everybody one night. I went back in. I stayed in my office. I said, don't do that again. He said, why? You're a girl. I said, kind of. You're not that much of a boy. So he hangs around me and everything else. And I end up with Laura about that time. Dated her for 2 or 3 years. Ended up having my problem. And it was all just because I couldn't do anything. The person I loved the most, I couldn't be with. Her dad didn't like me. Her dad didn't like my mom. My mom didn't like her because she was Jewish. Laura and I went together again, and it didn't work out. She told me, she goes, you're probably going to have to go to a foreign country to get help. I'm like, gee, thanks, girlfriend. That's the doctor from China. He took an interest in me right when I walked into his office for whatever happened. I think it was because I rolled down the hill and he checked me out. I got back. He said, you'll heal. Built a little bit interesting, but you'll heal. You know what? I'm going to show you this. I'm going to hit on some. You can probably see it better like that. There are 2 little items falling down Randy's car. I think it's a bracelet. It's got 2 real light rocks, look like beady eyes. And they remind me of my second favorite kitty, Blackie, or my third favorite kitty. Mama my first, Blondie my second, and Blackie my third. I think. I don't know. I change it all the time.